One of the greatest things in life is witnessing your dreams come true. And as the CEO of the ASISA Foundation, it's been the most amazing experience over these past 10 years to see the realization of a vision and a mission and strategic objectives that were established 10 years ago, but has been the focus of not only my, but an amazing group of people's attention. It's been such a privilege to be preoccupied with the goal of transforming lives within South Africa. And for the past 10 years, the foundation has grown from a thought, a concept, using enabling legislation and being structured in the most optimal fashion possible, to actually becoming an extremely powerful tool and structure and vehicle for facilitating changes in the ordinary person's life. And as we've been preparing for the celebration of 10 years of being in existence as the ASISA Foundation, it's been so wonderful to hear the testimonials of the people whose lives we have impacted, to hear about how financial education, when it's done properly, when it's objective, when it's effective, it is a powerful empowerment tool, and it has the potential and the ability, if applied, to change the trajectory of people's lives, not only of their lives, but of those under their influence as well. So my perspective of the ASISA Foundation is that we have grown from a concept into a powerful reality where we are significantly on the path of achieving our vision of facilitating the improved well-being of South Africans, particularly the poor, the vulnerable, and the previously disadvantaged. And it's been fascinating to see how when people come together to collaborate in the interest of the common good, so many powerful, positive things can happen, and we can impact and change lives. It's been an amazing privilege for me to work with clever people, to work with people who are vested in doing things for the benefit of others. It's been a privilege to collaborate with people, often people who would typically be competitors, but they've had the vision and the greatness of spirit and of heart to know that in collaborating we can achieve more than trying to do things individually. And our objective is to demonstrate that when you collaborate, when you form partnerships, and when you use those pooled resources, you can have the synergistical effect of so much more impact being achieved. And that's what we're wanting to celebrate, this 10 years of impact that we've been able to achieve because people have bought into a vision and they have worked together to achieve that goal. The programs of the ASISA Foundation has evolved. Each year we've had the benefit of having independent monitoring and evaluation specialists apply their minds to the programs that we run, and we receive their feedback to assess continuously whether we are achieving the objectives of each of the programs, and we then refine the programs accordingly to make sure we are not just enabling the ticking of a box to make sure that the people who have funded the foundation are able to receive their BEE points and they can rest and think, oh well, they've done something. But our M&E and our processes around our programs is to ensure that we achieve the intended impact. And we take people on a journey where the most basic thing that we achieve is knowledge transfer, helping people to better understand financial concepts, but also teaching them skills, how to apply that knowledge. The big change comes when there's a change in attitude to how one thinks about finances, and that then is the trigger that leads to a change in behavior and to habitual changes in behavior, that it becomes a way of behaving. That then, as we have seen, it demonstrates, it results in amazing impact, change lives and benefits for many. And so the programs and the foundation has really, my reflection on that is that we have truly become a powerful tool that has achieved much, and it has been such an awesome journey and such a privilege for me to be part of that and to be able to lead part of the teams, but most of all to just be able to collaborate with other like-minded beings. So one of the reasons I believe for the success of the ASISA Foundation has been the wisdom in the structure of the organization. So we're structured as a trust, as a broad-based ownership scheme, which determines who we need to target, but we are also structured as a not-for-profit organization. But I think one of the key differentiators is the trustees who were appointed and how our board of trustees is established. It was always our founder, the founder CEO Leon, always called it a mini NEDLAC. And the intention was that on our board of trustees, we would have individuals who represent or who come from the background not only of private sector. So yes, we do have leaders from within the ASISA membership who represent the founder, but also represent all other members of ASISA who do financial education. But we also have representation from national government. So the chairperson of the National Financial Education Committee is a trustee on our board of trustees. We also have representatives of those members who work in organized community. So the Financial Sector Coalition Commission has representation or are part of our board of trustees, and we also then have representatives of members who have worked with organized labor. So we have this amazing group of trustees who take their responsibility very seriously in terms of ensuring that we never swerve from our mandate of reaching previously marginalized and disadvantaged individuals, currently poor and vulnerable individuals, and they make sure that we are focused on achieving the intent of the Financial Sector Code, or the BEE Code, which also is made up of representations from different constituencies. So this constituency representation ensures that where we target our programs in the national interests and with bearing in mind national imperatives, but it also ensures that we are inclusive and that we are mindful of all our stakeholders and reach beneficiaries who are duly represented and were intended to be represented in terms of the Financial Sector Code. And so I believe that is one of our differentiators, and we owe a huge debt of gratitude to the trustees, those who have gone before and those who are there now, who have remained focused on ensuring that we stick to our mandate and that we deliver our programs effectively, and they hold us to it. And it's been such a privilege to be able to work with such amazing captains of industry who have great insight and great leadership and a great passion for ensuring transformation and financial inclusion, improved well-being of all of our people.